Hello, this is A Consulting. This presentation is being narrated by Executive Officers Ahmed Shire and
Ali Farhat.
CEO Braden Godin and Executive Officer Kevin Bowie are engaged in serious negotiations at the moment and will not be available for this presentation. A Consulting's business plan proposal is that we specialize in mid-sized commercial and residential structures, construction management, overall planning and design, the overseal of management of all contractors throughout the completion of a project, providing in-house planners and designers as a service to our clientele, and consulting with subcontractors to ensure that a project is done correctly and to maintain close professional relationships for future projects. Our business structure at A&A is that of a limited liability corporation. Liability of the owners of the company is limited to the amount of their investment in the company, and thus risk is spread throughout the owners and various stakeholders, limiting it and making it much less risky of a venture than that of a sole proprietorship. Our business structure does not match that of a corporation, as that it is an LLC. Reduction of possible conflicts between stakeholders and directors, unlike a corporation. More tax benefits over a sole proprietorship. Team members work closely and cohesively together, as thus they share in risk and reward as they are stakeholders. Transparency leads to more trust with our clients. The disadvantages of a limited liability corporation is that there is extensive legal formalities, extensive paperwork, higher legal costs. It is highly regulated, which limits the company's flexibility, increased cost in record keeping, and personal, business, and money must be kept secret by the rule of law. The advantages of an LLC are that there is an increased transparency, which increases the assurance of our clientele and their level of trust in us. No limit on the amount of owners. Risk is limited and spread throughout the stakeholders. Tax benefits such as private health services plan premiums as income tax deductions. The continuation of the corporation even if executive members leave or meet an untimely demise. Easier to raise funds through the sale of shares, even though it reduces the overall ownership of stakeholders. Here are examples of mid-sized commercial and residential structures, such as the warehouse in the top left, the condominiums in the bottom right, and the townhouses that are under construction in the bottom left. These are examples of what A&A Consulting is capable of providing management and consultancy services for, though we are capable of also consulting for larger or smaller projects if requested to do so. Any questions or concerns can be directed to our CEO Braden Godin at consultancy@gmail.com. We at A&A strive to provide an excellent level of service and transparency for our clientele. Thank you for listening and sharing your time with us. Bye.